Okay folks, James McCormick here with Digging History. I want to take you around. I want to show you this area I got permission to hunt in, and it's really cool. I found an old World War I dog tag, a lot of depression area stuff. If you can look up here, you can see the rocks. You can also see the bricks. And what I'm doing now is I'm doing what we generally do, which is we clean up areas. So we don't just come out and say, hey, give us access to your property, come dig it, take everything that's, that we want and then leave, because that's rude. And instead, what we're gonna do is this area has been visited by a lot of the homeless population. So there's a lot of trash here, but it's some fantastic stonework. And I wanna show you, back during the day, people would build these wonderful structures and take the stone, the local stone, like right here. And then look, you find all kinds of things like this right here, which, obviously isn't a metal relic at all, but check it out. So we've been doing some crafting. And some of these things, if we can find all the pieces, of course, we'd like to glue it and put it back together. But in most cases, that's not going to be possible. If you look here, this is trash. So we'll separate the trash, from the treasures, or some things that, you might not see it as treasure, but, my wife and my daughter and my son and I really wanting to do this mosaic art and use some of these old pieces of china and glass that's just broken all over the place down here, and turn it into something, repurpose, reuse, and the same breath you are cleaning things up. So yep. A lot of not so old stuff is in there, some old stuff. Could be a piece of a toilet. I don't know what it is. Old clothing. I'll look at that real close just to make sure that there's no buttons on some of it. Some of it can have some value. Ooh, that's a beautiful piece of glass. Check that out. So now I'll look at things a little bit differently. And this right here makes great mosaic art pieces. Of course, it's been a lot of winos and drunks and things here. And we'll get the rake on this after we clean an area out. And then we'll just do this area at a time. And we want to clean this area out as best we can. There's some old bottles. Well, not really old, as you can tell, but that's definitely not old. Oh. But you do find some old with some new stuff found here. Like this right here. Check it out. Now it's broken, but that's from Emerson Drug Company. I wish it wasn't broken, but we could probably do something with that, repurpose that pretty piece of blue. And then of course we've got some old metal out here like that. But we'll get it out of here. It's going to take a while. This project is probably going to be, I'm going to guess, about a 3 to 4 week project here. Separating the trash and then cleaning it up. But once we're done, then we've shown value, that we are responsible and respectable. And this is what we would love to do in areas like our state parks in West Virginia, where, there's just tons of this stuff, tons of trash everywhere. We'd love to be able to get it out of here, you know. Put it back, put it to good use doing something else. Make crafts with it. There's Bravo. Being a werewolf right now. He likes chewing on logs, as you can tell. But I'm trying to get the wood all piled up so that there may be somebody local here that wants to burn it. Property owners might want to burn it. I don't know. But we're just thankful, and we're showing some appreciation here for the property and the land. There's no value in this, folks. And this trash right here, there's no value in that. But there is value to that property owner who has entrusted you to be here when they're not here in most cases. So this is what I'm saying about being respectful and showing some respect. So if you're a metal detectorist and you're out here, hey, clean up, pick up a little bit, and you know, show some appreciation to those people that are giving you access to their property that they don't have to give you access to. So I got trash bags to separate the trash. So I come up here prepared, folks. Yes, it's a lot of extra work. It's a pain. But that right there is a box I'm gonna put old mason jars in, because one of the people make candles, and they asked if I could gather those up, and I volunteered actually to do that. So, and it takes it out of here. And the hope is that you can revive some of these places so that they become historical locations. And if you can get some artifacts, then great. So here's one telltale sign that you know that you had something here, and this is an old well or a cistern is what that is. So we know that they had people living here, and that's just one of the things that we find quite often when we're doing this. So Bravo's got him a big log to chew on, and I'm out here and just getting busy. All right, folks. So keep watching on Digging History. We do some cool things too, and when we get all of that cleaned out, you're going to see a beautiful set of steps that go up that was handmade by somebody. And these were houses here. This was somebody's dream. This was their house, their home, you know? And if I can preserve it, or at least a piece of it, and clean it up and keep it respectable, then I'm gonna do it. So thank you to the property owners that gave us access. Oh, this is a beautiful thing right here. So as you can see how that's hewn out there. So that rock was probably used to either catch water or possibly part of the steps. I'm not sure. But we'll keep looking, and we'll dig it out and we'll set it up.